Good morning, everyone. I'm a little bummed because Coinbase and Robinhood were looking great last night. Now they're negative. What the actual crap? All right. Good morning, everyone. That is not how I want to start out the morning. I'm considering selling this stuff too, bro. Considering selling my Robinhood. Yeah, what's wrong? It's fine. I'm just not in the mood for this volatility. Considering selling my altcoins. Looking at my portfolio, it's doing really well, bro. And I'm just like, get out. There is a moment coming up where, according to Benjamin Cohen, we'll get into, but anywho. Good morning. Good morning. It's Monday. Womp womp. Had a kind of a crappy weekend. I mean, few things going on. My car brake lights would stay on when I turned the car off. So it's killing the battery. Since I don't know, it's like a known issue where this like brake behind the brake pedal, there's like some little plastic tab they put there that gets fragile over time and anyway, so I gotta get that replaced. Um so that sucked. I cut my so I dropped a bowl like Thursday of last week and it broke and I took the pieces and I put them in a Walmart bag, kind of like a trash bag and set them on top of the trash can, and then I didn't take it out. And the next day I was kind of cleaning up and I went to go grab that bag, put it into a garbage bag, and I'm being careless. And I grabbed it and a piece of glass just sliced into my finger like butter, dude. It was a pretty deep gash. And I was like, and so I thought I would be smart and ordered some like liquid skin or whatever. I thought I could glue it. You see in the movies like special ops super glue shit together. And, I know that stuff kind of exists, but so I cleaned it and I tried that stuff and it wasn't doing shit. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, this will probably heal. And I'm like, screw it. I'll go to urgent care. And I went to urgent care and luckily no one was there because it was Friday. Well, I mean, it was Friday at, I don't know, like 6 o'clock at night. It's not like Melissa's in the house. How you doing, brother? It's not like there's a flu epidemic going on right now. So I got through pretty quickly and he glued my finger up. So he said it probably would have healed just fine and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I had that going on. I know, first world problems. I'm making a lot of money and I cut my finger and brake problems, brake battery dead. Anywho, stock market, definitely crypto's getting exciting. We're definitely going to talk about that. How was y'all's weekend? Y'all. I'm more Midwestern than me, Kevin. I mean, I didn't grow up in Texas, but all my exes lived there. I grew up in Kansas, so I can say y'all. Yeah, it makes no sense when he says y'all. He grew up in like some. Where did he grow up? Germany. He was born in Germany, but he didn't grow up there. He was probably silver spoon in his mouth his whole life. Anyway, Tom, why are we just immediately hopping on the mic and shitting on me, Kevin? That's not very nice. All right, Coinbase is going back in the right direction. That's good. E-mini S&P is up 15. That's borderline flat. 15 used to be a big day. Coin in the house. Tom, why are we hopping? Exactly. That's not very nice. It's a Monday. Let's start off with positive, positive tones. Meet Kevin's a great guy. Chainlink, it was over 20. Not very nice. Yeah. Kevin is a Nepo baby. I don't know what that means. How was the weekend? I just did a long, like 2-minute recap of my weekend. Sliced my finger open, had to go to urgent care. I didn't have to go to urgent care. Having car problems. I'm having a car problem. I'm having a bro come out and fix it. And I'm going to have him do my oil change. I know, JT. I got a vagina. But so he's going to come out and do that today. Hopefully fix the brake problem. And then we'll be good to go. Like it's borderline got me to the point where I'm just going to order a Tesla, but it's going to cost me $130 for a guy to come on site, do an oil change, and fix that brake problem. So, I mean, you got to love today. You know what I'm saying? You can have just everything delivered to your house. Like sometimes, I mean, within an hour, bro. I was like, what am I going to do? I was trying to avoid urgent care. And I'm like, oh, just hop on DoorDash and freaking order some shit. So I ordered that liquid. It was like liquid skin, but I don't know. It didn't seem to do the job. Chris in the house. How you doing, brother? We got ETH back over at 3,800. We got Hood coming back up. NASDAQ now. The Nas snack. You guys ready for some snacks? Some Nas snacks? I love the show Entourage. Anywho, such a good show. Better than Deadwood. All right, what are the bonds doing? Up a point. There we go. Is rate cut this week? I think it might be. Fed Chair Powell. Rate cut decisions this week, isn't it? We're not getting a rate cut. Barswoggle P. Horsetooth in the house. How you doing, brother? You gotta get out of the house more? Yeah. You see some asshats on Twitter saying, like every now and then, yeah, Fed Chair Powell's going to resign on Tuesday. Let me explain something to you. The only way that Powell would resign is if Trump made a deal with him, a backdoor deal. Like, hey, you resign and I'm going to hook you up this way. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. That dude is old, doesn't give an F, bro. Like, he's got enough money to retire. He can retire and resign, no problem. I'm sure he's a multimillionaire, bro. His net worth is estimated between 20 million and 55 million. How old is he? 72, bro. That dude, like, what incentive does he have to, bend the knee to Trump? Unless Trump makes a deal with him. He's done in 9 months or so. So that's the only way that's happening. You know, the same bullshit like, oh, Trump's trying to eliminate taxes on crypto. Okay, dude. Even Trump media buys 2 billion worth of Bitcoin. I mean, that's good. That's news. All right. Coinbase 426, Robinhood 108, MicroStrategy 430. Had a big pullback. Circle up $2. All these garbage Bitcoin holding companies. Not really doing much. Metaplanet, yeah, chicken genius. BMNR continuing to pull back. Ethereum holding company. A lot of Ethereum being bought right now. Palantir 154. JT's penis keeps getting wedged in the doorways as he tries to walk down the hallway and into bedrooms and bathrooms. He's having to walk around with Crisco, a can of Crisco. NVIDIA 171 not helping JT's problem. CoreWeave 126. Netflix had bad earnings last week or something. Square got added to the S&P 500, I think, over Robinhood, which is pretty lame. PJT. Neo. Where's Ricky at, brother? You should have YOLO'd into Neo. Shouldn't have listened to me. Space, same thing. Like, these two are doing good. Moderna has kind of cooled its heels. Lucid's one that we took a look at last week. They had an agreement with some self-driving company or some shit. Uber partnership. This one is just on the radar. Rocket Lab. Rocket Lab kind of stuck at the $51, 50 handle. Kind of the same with the rest of the rocket stocks. Rocket. I think SpaceX is. Trump says he's going to investigate SpaceX or whatever, which is probably beneficial for Rocket Lab. We got some drone plays. These are already like kind of the same thing with rockets. They had their move. Might need to consolidate for a while. Same with nuclear. Like Trump passed some executive orders that helped all that shit. Inside rumors indicate Ondo Global Markets launching potentially this week. This guy, just all caps, says great things about Ondo nonstop. Like, I'm not even sure why I follow him. One of those bros, you can't believe anything that comes out of his mouth. All right, let's get into crypto. The fun stuff. Crypto is, I mean, alts in general are on a freaking tear. It is good times. It is fun times. Love that Kool-Aid is what? Yeah, I guess. I mean, Ondo $1.11. Like, I'm seriously thinking, like, I'm not seriously, but I think about just selling right now. I could sell everything right now and have a lot of runway, bro. A lot of runway. But then I'm sitting here thinking, can I get a 2 or 4x in the next 2 months? Which is just insane. It is insane that we're sitting here thinking we can get a 2 to 4x in the next 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, you get a 10, 15% return a year and you're doing fantastic traditional markets. I mean, we got people sitting here, like the minimum for most simps in crypto is like, you're not shooting for 10x's, you're a loser. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything's a 10x. Everything is a 10x. Any crypto is a minimum 10x with most influencers. You could pick any crypto, including Bitcoin. Bitcoin maxis or it's a 10x still. Ethereum maxis or it's a 10x. And then you get past that and it's 10x. It's 10x. It's always a 10x. Cardano could have been 40 cents yesterday and it's a guaranteed 10x. At 2x's and the next day it's still a 10x minimum. Cardano could be $2 tomorrow and the influencer would be like, oh my goodness, this time is different. This, and that. It's still a 10x away. I'm up 60% and I'm still thinking 3x easy. 3x easy. My bag is Bitcoin. My main bag is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. I'm not thinking like 3x's. Well, I'm looking at my portfolio balance and Bitcoin's 30% of that. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm thinking 2 to 4x would be pretty sweet. You know what I'm saying? $40 ADA. Nah, $40 is getting a little too crazy. $10 is coded in. $25 is possible. That's what they say. I think we get back to $3, I'll be happy. 3 to 5x in general. I'm thinking overall portfolio value. Not, you know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, 30% of my portfolio is Bitcoin. So I don't really think 3 to 4x is possible there. But I'm hoping 3 to 4x on this balance that I'm looking right now. I'm a 4x would be pretty freaking dope. And it's insane. It's insane that I'm sitting here with amount of money that is beyond like ridiculous. 4 years ago, I was practically broke. I'm looking at an amount now that's freaking insane compared to that. And I'm hoping for a 4x. Portfolio wise. I'm hoping for a 4x, bro. And if for that to happen, like I would need Cardano. Yeah, Cardano's going to have to. I don't think I'm not sure if 4x is possible. If Cardano 3x's, if Cardano 4x's from here, and then Ethereum, nah, I'm probably not going to get that because the other 30% of my, like another 30% of my portfolio is Ethereum. That shit's not going to, you know what I'm saying? So my portfolio going to 4x is probably not going to happen. I can see ADA ain't hitting $10, dude. If ADA hits $10, I will, and I don't sell until then. Chipotle burritos on me, bro, for sure. For anyone in the chat right now, I will deliver you Kurt, Chris, Velez, and Farnswoggle. Chipotle on me, bro. For the whole family. ADA hits $10 and I sell all my ADA at $10. Chipotle on me for your family. Kurt, I don't know what they have in freaking Germany, but I have a decent bag of Ondo. I mean, that one will help. I get a 10x on Ondo, bro. And I got some Sui. Get some Sui going. I mean, those are... Ondo is my fourth biggest one. But it is tiny compared to ETH, Cardano, and Bitcoin. Chipotle would taste like ashes in my mouth if ADA is at $10. Explain that to me. You wouldn't want it? You wouldn't want ADA to be $10? I thought you didn't mind ADA. It's Charles you didn't like. You don't like Chipotle? Fine. I won't deliver you Chipotle, dude. You don't have to take it. I'll just deliver to Chris and Kurt and Velez. Don't kick a gift horse in the mouth. Oh shit, Coinbase, baby. ETH, baby. I'll take Chipotle. Nope, too late. Bro. Too late. No takesy backsies. I wouldn't want to offend your taste palette. All right, total crypto market cap 3.91. Someone said it hit 4. I keep hearing that it hit 4 trillion. I'm not really seeing that. They're rounding up. Closest Chipotle to you is 5 hours away. All right, well, I don't have to get 2 people in the chat Chipotle now, so that just saved me 50% of my spendings. All right, Barnswoggle and Chris, what do you guys want besides Chipotle? ADA 91 cents. I mentioned last week I thought ADA can hit $1 before Monday. Chainlink $20. Why is Chainlink and Ethereum 3,800? Why are these two so familiar? Why do these two coins sound like something that have some kind of special relevance lately? Oh, my 2 recent silver platters. And I'm excited that Barnswoggle and Ricky bought some. I would feel like shit if they were down. Barnswoggle was down on Saturday. Silver platters, you got that right, baby. I mean, I had a good, you have to admit, I had a really good bull thesis on both of these. So I thought they were good plays. We take a look at, I'm not going to go into why I like Ethereum so much right now and henceforth why I like Chainlink. You can go watch the last 2 videos. I'll bring it up. I'm assuming soon. We got Bitcoin market cap at 2.37 trillion. We got Bitcoin dominance. The lowest it has been in quite some time. Pretty crazy. This doesn't mean that Bitcoin dominance has reached a top for this cycle, though I think it probably has. Do I think it'll go back up? Yes. Do I think it'll reclaim the top? I don't know. I am a little bit worried about what Benjamin Cohen is saying. That dude's so annoying, but he's usually right. We did have a gap up on the Bitcoin futures last week. I didn't realize that. I mean, I did. I guess I forgot. We got Bitcoin pushing 119. Looks like it's forming a little small bull flag, maybe a baby bull flag. A little baby bull flag. The next stop, right around that 130. That 133 keeps coming up, bro. Ethereum 3,800. I thought this would reach a cycle high, possibly by this weekend too. A little early on that one. This week, I do think it's possible, and that would take us to. I mean, that's a double top, right around 4120. This isn't the first time ETH has gotten really exciting, and it wasn't enough to get retail in. 1, 2, 3 times in the past. So I don't know, bro. ETH, Bitcoin. ETH versus Bitcoin. ETH is outperforming Bitcoin like crazy right now, and the ETH people are talking so much shit on the Bitcoin people. Pretty toxic. Cardano 90, almost 92 cents. It might hit $1 during stream. We got the total 2 crypto market cap. This is everything minus Bitcoin. This needs to get to 1.71 trillion to reach previous cycle. We're pretty close. 1.54 trillion. The annoying part is, our alts aren't there, like Solana and Cardano. Solana's and Cardano are both quite a ways away from all-time highs. You got other coins like XRP. Peter's driving around Minnesota, with a boner. I don't know how he does that with his boner getting in the way. But XRP is in blue skies, crushing its all-time high in 2021, and now even above its all-time high when it first came out in 2018. It has a pretty insane market cap, bro. Over 200 billion, 211 billion. Solana, this is one of the problems with Solana, is it has a really high inflation rate. Its all-time high market cap was this cycle. Last cycle, its all-time high market cap was like 70 billion. 75 billion. And it's sitting at 103 billion. There's even some concern about this doesn't even have a max supply and how much it's going to just continue to inflate. So it's currently sitting at 103 billion market cap. And so do I think Solana will continue to go up? Yeah, probably. There's not this upside that people think there is. $1,000 Solana. I just don't think that's going to happen, dude. That's going to put it at 400 billion market cap. I just don't really see that happening. It's currently 33% from all-time high. I think Cardano is about 60%. 70%, which is insane. So these coins will it goes in waves. People will be talking about Solana or Solana. Mike's in the house. I will buy your alts, will you? So there'll be some news about Solana and a bull run. Solana FOMO. They'll pump it up. Cardano 92 cents, baby. And then a bunch of retail will FOMO into it and they'll get dumped on. And then some news will come out about Cardano. And then Cardano will pump and repeat. And Cardano people talk shit on Solana when previously the Solana people were talking. I hate it all, bro. I hate it all. They're both chains that don't have any real value. I mean, that's a bit of a lie, but okay, so you can go over there and pay really ridiculous high fees to leverage trade perpetuals on Solana. And now I think Cardano too has some shit, bodega markets. You can go pay really high carrying costs to go long 40x long Bitcoin, or you can trade your little altcoins that don't have any real value on a DEX. On Solana, you can trade stocks with very low liquidity. Solana just chilling. Oh, SWE just chilling. Yeah, SWE got over $4, but then it's kind of stalled. Oh, it's back over 4 right now. SWE's just another chain that a lot of people like, and none of these chains, bro, are doing anything that are Like, oh, I'm in it for the long term. Nope. I'm in it until the shit hits peak FOMO and I'm selling. And guess what I'm buying in the bear market? I mean, talk about a broken record, but I'm buying Bitcoin, bro. Maybe some Ethereum. You know what I'm saying? And I can't freaking wait. All right, let's see what we're doing. Coin link. Cardano's still going. Ethereum getting to like 3,800 and struggling. And you know, as the title said, I've considered selling my alts just because I'd have a lot of money in the bank account, bro. I wouldn't sell my Bitcoin. You guys stole a Boeing 727 and never got caught, and the plane disappeared. That's insane. Let's see what Benjamin Cohen. A lot of Benjamin Cohens on Twitter. Into crypto VARs. ITC private. This is why dominance is important. ETH dominance. God darn it. How's Trump doing? 1160. Hell yeah, Ricky. How you doing, brother? Ricky in the house. Speak of the devil. You should be pretty ecstatic with your chain link and Trump buys. All right, let's take a look at ETH dominance and what happened last time. 2019. Oh, it did come home as he's talking about. What do you know? The last time this happened, it went up and then came back down, went up, came. So it does have some pretty volatile moves. We're probably looking for somewhere around here. Being a top. And then this coming down to 30%, being a bottom, maybe. Just a couple things to look at for when it's time to sell. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro? Cardano 93 cents. I mean, not bad, bro. Look at the ADA Bitcoin. Did you time that? Did you sell your Bitcoin and buy ADA? Point. Yeah, a lot of people are concerned, or I don't know. They're like, oh, people are selling their alts for ETH. Maybe a little bit. I mean, they're both going up. Bitcoin dominance rejects at 66. What is so special about? Oh, it's a fib. So he's going off a fib on that one. Yeah, but what fib? Like I would go right here. That last cycle. Yep. Mm, yeah, it did get right up to it, bro. Probably fix my lines a little bit. Interesting. Nice find there, Benjamin Cohen. When alts bleed to BTC, be in BTC over alts, which is most of the time. When alts bleed to ETH, be in ETH over alts, which is kind of now. We look at ADA, ETH. So ADA's going up, but it's losing to ETH. So the consensus is, and we can look at Sol ETH, which we looked at last week. And yeah, Sol's going to overtake ETH. And it's getting ham-skied pretty hard. You can do this against anything. Sweet ETH doesn't have a pair anywhere. The Bitcoin social risk is 0.073. I don't know what that. The ETH bull market support band, blah, blah, blah. Join into the. Your prices are too high, bro. Yes, your alts in, blah, blah. He's talking about somewhere recently he talked about there's going to be a big pullback in August. Part 2 of the Ethereum butterfly effect. What's that guy's Twitter? Because he's the one that retweeted it. Publicly traded GameSquare buys another 8,300 ETH worth 31 million. If a Cardano ETF is approved and Bitcoin has 250K, projections on ADA 1286 at peak cycle. Idiot. Trump media announces they acquired $2 billion worth of Bitcoin. Yet Bitcoin's flat. Ondo breaking out of a cup and handle. Oh no, not the cup and handle. That's a stretch. I mean, I guess. Ramble Time. I'm still kind of looking for that alt season shit, but or that alt dip in August. All right, ADA92, E3800, Coinbase 427, Hood 108, Rocket Lab 49. A microphone check. Bitcoin 118.5. Ricky, you're not very talkative today. Are they yapping in your ear? You driving the truck? Oh, that's Dan Garbadello talking 1286 ADA. A realistic prediction of Ethereum. Video player. What was that? You're off today. Oh, yeah. Well, I wonder why. I wonder what that said. Oh, ad blocker shit.
Here, we're moving up. Now, it's always possible. Like, it's not my base case at this point, right? It's not my base case. It's always possible you get some type of fluke scare in the market and it sends Ethereum back down. But if it does, I think it would be very, very brief. All right? I can't say for sure that it's not going to happen. But one of the reasons why I think that rally. So then what we do, Ethereum spins in its right now because you're watching Ethereum pump % of your position, and you're going to keep the 30% as a hodl stack in case the unforeseeable happens. Dynamic DCA approach, I sold something so that I can get back in. But if it doesn't get rejected and it just keeps on going up, you're going to feel a little bad that you sold that Ethereum. You'll feel a little bad, let's be honest, right? You'll feel a little bad. But you'll also know you still have 90% of your position, right? And you have to forgive yourself for not being able to predict the future, okay? And then, if in a few weeks or whenever, if tomorrow, right, who knows, if we're at the 0.7 to 0.8 risk band, 0.7 to 0.8, then you sell 2/10 of it. 2/10.
What price is that, bitch?
17, or sorry, yeah, if you look at 2017, you can see there was a little bit of a correction right there by Ethereum in September. There was also one in June, and
so I guess his price target's 53 to 7,500 on Ethereum. I think it could go higher. I think it could hit 10K if the FOMO really comes. There's all these places buying it. CSS Becker says ADA is going to $5 this cycle. It is one of the best figureheads in crypto. Well, that's a 180.
All right. Cardano, I think easily is going to $5. It has amazing tech behind it. I think Charles Hoskinson is probably one of the better leaders, figureheads in crypto. Delivered by fucking Cardano. All right.
I don't disagree that Charles isn't a great leader or figurehead for blockchain in general. He's just annoying as shit. And I mean, kettle black, you know what I'm saying? Pot calling the kettle black. I'm not is narcissistic. Like he's on a different level. And I would never drive a Lamborghini. I watched he bought a Lamborghini. I would never buy a Lamborghini, bro. Are you crazy? What the hell I was watching the Mr. Beast video this weekend, which is an excellent video. I know that might sound pretty buffet to a lot of you guys, but it was a really good video of him offering a jet pilot. He had to live in this jet for 100 days, a $2.5 million, like, it's not as nice as Meet Kevin's, but it's a really nice jet, right? He lives in it for 100 days. He gets to keep it. Really good video. And during that video, spoiler alert, he had a chance to win a Lamborghini and he chose, his decision ended up being like, if he would have taken that, he would have won a Lamborghini. And I'd have been like, who gives a shit, dude? Like, if you gave me a Lamborghini, I don't want, I mean, that's a headache, but I'm just immediately selling it. I wouldn't even drive it, dude. What? It's such an impractical car. Yeah, I don't want to pay I'm going to sell it and pay the taxes, but the sales tax or whatever you owe on it and all that shit. But I'm no one's going to buy it for full value. So I don't know. I get a $300,000 Lamborghini. I'll probably sell it for 200. Same for you. Yeah. Like would you even, you would probably drive it. Why even risk wrecking it though? You know what I'm saying? Like I have zero desire to drive a Lamborghini. When I was younger, I thought they were cool. Like my teen, back then Lamborghinis were cool. They were futuristic. But I was young, dumb, and full of bubble gum, bro. All right, eat this pumpkin. $38.40. Chain link $20.15. A little bit of Ondo. Singer Jelly Roll struggles to make it through. Well, that's fucked up. This morning picks for subscribers are flying. Arc, A-Lab, Sedge. I want all my, yeah, I don't need my, like, I'm kind of like you. I'm low key. I don't care about flaunting wealth or whatever. If you saw how I live now, you would obviously know I'm not full of shit. I have a 2012 Kia that has paint peeling off. It's ridiculous. Like living in California with a car like that, most people look at you like you're just a piece of shit, basically. If you don't drive around with a nice car in California, waxed, just looking washed daily, bro, people look at you like you're psychotic. I'd give up. I'll give you spare change if I saw your floor and windows. My floor, yeah, bro. I have no furniture in my living room. I have no floors. It's just cement pad. My windows definitely replacing. They're not end of the world bad, but it's ridiculous. I have enough money if I were to sell my crypto to pay my house off, put windows in, put flooring in, get a new car, and have cash left over. Get my yard fixed, get a new fence, easy. And probably have some spare change left over. One thing I'm not going to do is pay my house off. That would just be stupid. I know JT's like, oh, you're so dumb, Tom. Bro, my mortgage is 2.5 or 2.6%. I am not paying that off. I'd rather be renting and living off the interest. When you get a mortgage like I got, there's pros and cons to renting. I think it's a wash. People people renting, if you can find good deals and you like where you live, there's nothing wrong with that. There's tax advantages because you write off your sell property tax and all that stuff. Yeah. Well, I mean, I bought after the housing crisis and then I refinanced. So, I mean, buying a house now is tough. It's expensive. I don't know if those days, there'll be opportunity. And there's nothing wrong with renting. I mean, rent's gotten really expensive. Back before I was renting in 2008, I had an okay apartment. 1 story, 1 bedroom, decent size, like 800 square feet, like $700 a month, bro. I wonder how much it is now. So I've had this house for that entire period. And guess what? My mortgage hasn't gone up. It's gone down. It's $1,400 a month now. $1,400 to $1,600 a month. So it's more than doubled. Wait, that's a different place. They own a bunch of different apartments. But I lived there and it was like $600 a month and now it's $1,400 to $1,600. Some of these places, $1,800 to $2,700. Damn. Where is that? 2,000. 1 to 3 beds. 2,700 to 4,000. Now we're getting some. Yeah, bro. Let me take a look at like some housing opportunities real quick. $400K for a lot. 474K. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,400 square feet. That's only a couple hundred square feet more than what I got now, bro. $650. There we go. 4 bed. I don't want 4 bedroom. 778K. Nope. 600K. Let's see where we are. I want something. Where are we? Why aren't you showing me houses here? There's no houses for sale. I need you to. Actually, we can look over here. 4 million. 1 million. Let's see what 795K. Or no. 550. That's a nice house. 550K. 3 bedroom, 2,000 square feet. Nice house, bro. This is doable. I can see myself living in this. See, it's not as bad because I can sell my house, but I'm going to be paying a high interest rate for a while. I'm going to have to deal with that. Some of this is kind of ugly. Master bathroom. Oh, that's not bad. Kind of weird though. Is that? Oh, that's just glass, I guess. Oh, flooring. I like the flooring. It's a nice house, bro. Not bad. I see. Like I could have got something nicer than that though. Like a couple years ago for 100,000 less. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Let's check this city real quick. There's some expensive ass homes, bro. That's nice. 1,100 square feet. Pretty low, pretty expensive. Everything's like super expensive right here. What the shit? 940,000? Are you out of your mind for that? $1 million? Yeah, man, shit's expensive right here, bro. Oh, these are lots. What? It's really expensive in this area now. Like crazy. 600,000, 2,500. I don't need something this big, bro. Tom wants to be MK so bad. Why do you say that? I bet you complained then about how much rent was. Yeah, because I was broke. I mean, I didn't really. If I'm being honest, it was doable. I was broke. I complained about how much everything costs. Like shit's way more. I have a lot more money now, but everything's just so damn expensive. Like like I said, I'm dropping about $150 for this guy to come out and change my oil and fix a brake problem. That includes the cost of the oil and filter, by the way. And that's pretty cheap. But at the same time, it's $150. And, I'm dropping that like it's nothing. Back when I lived in the apartment, $150 was, I have a low mortgage payment, but I'd rather not. You mean you would rather just buy the house off? Are you one of those guys that just want to pay the house off? Like if I had 2 million in the bank, maybe I would pay my house off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I would. But I don't have 2 million in the bank. I probably still wouldn't. Hood dips or gifts? I don't know. Tom Sosnoff think hood's way overpriced. Yeah, it's better to invest, in my opinion. I don't know. There's pros and cons. There's peace of mind. Like when you invest, you could lose it if you're stupid. $40 for oil and filter. It's about $50 for the oil and filter. He's only charging like $40 to do the oil change, bro. Are you kidding me? Yeah. And I don't really have all the. I don't want to deal with it. Probably end up spilling oil or I don't have all the equipment. Can I buy all the equipment and overtimes? Come on, bro. Time. A little rich. Check that 110 for your time. That's a little rich. You're saying $90 for an oil change, all oil and filter included, is too rich for you? Takes like 30 minutes. Yeah. Space Wander in the house. Just buy some Pingy coin on Solana and wait for it to 100x. Been in it from 2023. It's me, but Web3. Yeah, bro. I'm not buying anything like that. I wish you the best on it though. Now if Tom's time was worth more than $90, yeah. Bro, it's $40. I gotta buy the oil and filter. It's $40. Is how much I'm paying for him to do the work. Why'd you delete the Velez. Velez dropping the hammer. Welcome to the channel, Space Wanderer. No, you're paying the difference? What do you mean? Or checking Pingy? Nah, bro. I just don't do that type of stuff. I hope you make a bunch of money. I've bought in shit coins in the past and it's never worked out. I hope you make a bunch of money, bro. I really do. I hope you retire off your coin. And those aren't for me. Check their all right, dude. Let me check out this coin there's nothing that's going to be on this website that's going to make me change my mind. Pingy, what's it called? Pingy on Solana? Is this it? Pingy coin? Thanks to the alpha. Is this what Pingy? Is this what I'm looking at, bro? Check their website. Where's their website? Tom only thinks it's a good idea whenever he finds. Yeah, pretty much. If I didn't find it, it's garbage. I mean, this is kind of cool, I guess. It's a cool website. It's a KDE interface. Looks like you're on a Linux machine. Oh, it's actually its own OS. Purely community driven. They have rap albums on Spotify. I mean, this is all cool. Retro game emulator. Can I play Frogger? And now my wallet just got drained, probably just by coming to this site. Jupiter. Yeah, it's a cool website. I'll give you that. I'm not buying some shit meme coin because, bro, I told me. Yeah, you did. You did tell me. You told me. It's a nice website. That is not a reason to buy the coin. Look at this chart. That's a Ricky chart. Let's take a look at this on Dex Tools. Love that chart. JT in the house. How you doing, brother? You're late because you got stuck. Your penis got stuck in the doorway, getting to the computer, getting to the warehouse. High reward, low risk. This is gonna lose all my money, is what this is. Let's see what we got. $36,000 in liquidity and a market cap of 89,000. No effing thank you, dude. This is no shot, bro. You are out of your mind. I'm late because I'm trying to get whatever I can get done early. It's so freaking humid outside. It's not even funny. 1,300 holders? Yeah, bro. How long have you been in crypto? Is this your first cycle? Is this your first meme? Like, what are your holdings? What percent of your crypto holdings is this Pingy coin? Hit the thumbs down and come back in 4 months when you want to make some money. Space chasing 100 bangers. Yeah. You've been in this since 2014 and you're buying this? What percentage of your overall portfolio is this? You could send me $200 in a super chat to buy this and I would send it back. Watch it 100x. I hope it does. Oh, you're part of the team? There we go. I hope you guys do wonderful. It's a nice website. I hope it does really well. I just don't buy this kind of stuff unless it's like, meme season and I feel like I don't buy this type of stuff unless I feel like losing money. I have a hard enough time recommending anything in crypto right now, to be honest. But nice website. I really like it. What is it you do? It's just a meme coin. 1,300 holders isn't that big, bro. Anyway, I'm sure we'll never see you again because I don't really offer you any value going forward. They said that to Space when BTC was buying it. Imagine you didn't buy that dip in the 22s on Friday. Yep. Alec has a new girlfriend? Hell yeah. He'd be getting the babes, bro. I mean, he is a billionaire. She looks like she's gotten a few face pills. Why would you have any girlfriend being that rich? So guys are actually building bigger since 2023. Building it into what? It's just a meme coin, right? It's just community. I've never heard of that coin, even through meme season. I mean, wasn't there a NFT penguin? Isn't this kind of a ping? Is this from the NFT? Pingy? Wasn't there a Pingu or some shit? Is that the same team or? There was a pretty big NFT with the penguin. I think it hopped around from Ethereum to, I don't know, Solana. I don't remember. Trump wants to scream about what? Pudgy penguins, not the same thing, I'm assuming? Or is it? Or are you just kind of biting the rhymes? Is this a rhyme biter? A rhyme biter? Pingu? Yeah, is that a rhyme biter? A pingu? Secretary Percent calls for a review of the entire. The Federal Reserve is doing nothing. They've done a fantastic job. I don't think people fully grasp the implications of Becker and I cranking out tech this good. Yeah, I sure as don't. Deposit USDC, USDT, PYUSD, and RULSD to quickly fund your account. No waiting. Wow. I don't know how that works, but that's pretty cool. Two Utes. Someone will get it. That's from The Two Utes. Great movie with that. I'm brain farting hard. I can't think of any. Ralph Macchio. That fine ass chick that's still fine. Come on, someone help me. Joe Pesci. She's so fine. I can't think of her name. I can't think of the movie either. Home Alone, no. My cousin Vinny. Marissa, Tomei, Jason in the house. I knew if Jason were here, he would know. Marissa, dude, she's so fine. How old is she now? Graduating class of 82? Why did I click on Marissa Tomei and get this dude? Melissa? She's been through some shit, boy. So that's from my cousin Vinny. Let's see if the two Utes. The judge says, did you say the two Utes? And did you say Utes? She likes young D. Well, I'm younger than her. Time to sell my crypto. Altcoin exit strategy urgent. When to sell Cardano.
Broken out. They've bounced from swing lows. The purpose of this video in doing this is to demonstrate for you how fast the crypto markets change, how fast sentiment changes, and why it is so crucially important. But a lot of you might be like, what are you talking about? You're selling $1.50? You don't even think it's going to $3? If somebody is over here through the bear market accumulating, they're getting down here 20 cents, 25 cents, 30 cents, and they're accumulating, and your gains are now at 394,000. You're going to notice that happens, okay? And the same is true when you go to something like Ethereum. 80.
Yawn. I met her in person 10 years ago. She looked good. Hell yeah. How'd you meet her? Yeah, she is fine. She was 50 then. I think she's got to be like 62, bro. So she would have been 52. Oh, she's 60. Well, if she graduated in 82, she must have graduated early. Your two SPs. Did you talk about Trump? Lincoln Trump? Yeah. Trump's not a silver platter. You saw her at Trader Joe's in Hollywood?
Oh, good for you. And how was it? I hope it was fucking good because it's useless now, isn't it?
Yeah, Trump's doing really good, bro. Good for you. I'm happy for you. $11, 11.60. I'm surprised your stop. You probably put in a stop loss of 11.50. You probably keep raising your stop loss like a dummy. Ethereum 38.48. Let's go. Cardano 92.5. Bitcoin 119. Coin up 11 to 431. Chew, motherfudging chew. All aboard! Link 2020, 2024, not bad. Going in the right direction, up 70 cents for the day. I'm excited. I'm happy. All you guys shit on my silver platter. Well, Jason and Ricky shit on it. I don't think Farnswoggle did. Farnswoggle bought it and Ricky bought it, even though you shit on it. It was the spread that hit. Yeah, of course. The spreads are going to be big too, making it easier for you to get hit. It's simple. Don't use stop losses. $0.13 spreads. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it was wider than that. The Ethereum spread over here is $40. That's Ethereum. That's way more liquid. The link spread is about 37 cents. I expect it to be wider, but it's cheaper, so I guess that makes sense. You made it sound like you had a secretive SP. Not really. I said it was something you wouldn't guess. Dude, I'm so tired of you guys putting words into my mouth and getting upset and being little bitches, bro. Like, I offer you a way to make money. A pretty good way. Like, that's my best silver platter, I think, that I've offered in a long time. Like, before it's hit. Obviously, all my silver platters so far have hit tremendously. I really like the risk reward on this. I gave you excellent reason why I think Ethereum is going up. It's up over $1,200 since I declared it a silver platter. And then I used that logic and gave you solid investment thesis on Chainlink. And then you guys want to put words into my mouth because I've called it in a blue chip in the past that that's also a silver platter. No, I'm so tired of you. I'm sick of it. In fact, I'm done. Thank you. Bye. I'm never streaming again. What would you do if I just ended the stream there and then took some time off? I'm going to write on my D and put words in your mouth. Percent greater than dollars. Yes. You're right. It hasn't even been 2 weeks. And it's up 46%. Well, what do you want from me, dude? I'm not this one's coming in fast. Fast. I'm not talking about Chainlink yet. Chainlink needs to hit $36. $37 to be silver platter certified. Chainlink's only up 11, 12%. The only thing I've said about Chainlink so far, I'm happy that this is going in the right direction. I took a nimble because you said it would be a 5-banger. Kind of boring. Okay, I mean, you continue. CoinGecko shows a 4 trillion market cap for crypto. Yeah, I think they're rounding up. $4 trillion. This says 391, so I'm not sure what the difference is. If 5-bangers are boring, you're destined to lose all your money. If I knew I could 5x my portfolio right now in the next 3 months, I would take it. I would sell it right now. Pinky looks good. Shut up, dude. Sometimes your humor is just ETH no breaks. ETH no breaks, Timmy no breaks. One of the greatest shows of all time, says Dan Orlowski. I kind of agree. It is Entourage is a great show, bro. Better than Deadwood. Deadwood's got some amazing acting in it. Storyline's kind of yawn. The acting and the writing is superb. I mean, it's crazy that I say that writing is really good, but the storyline's kind of eh. I kind of have a hard time keeping up with everything too. There's a lot going on. It's hard for me to, pay attention sometimes. What women think men want, what men really want. I mean, this gets you that. So. Holy shit, time to go to work. Oh my goodness, this guy. Circle continues sending USDC to Wintermute on Solana every few minutes. Understand institutions like settlement and near free transactions too. Ethereum is slow and expensive. Institutions are moving their value to at Solana. It's just better. It's not personal. Come on, bro. You're coping hard. It's a bummer, boys and girls. ADA 92, Ethereum 3840, Bitcoin 118,877. Ondo $1.11, a little bit of Ondo. This needs to get to like $2 to be where it was in the end of 2024. Time for a run? You're going to run this early? Hell yeah. XRP 363. Lana looking good. $1.94. I mean, 194. The crypto visor. Yep, Ricky, it is. I left. What do we got? AVAX, $26. That'll make the ladies holler. Eagle, this chain is garbage. Injective. Oh, looking injective. We should have picked this one up. How's Harmony One doing? Brett, I'm down about 50. See, this is the last time I bought a shitcoin. Brett, I'm down about 50% on that one. Last shitcoin Trump, I'm down about 67% on that one. Bojack. That was my favorite meme coin, Caspa. It's got plenty of room to run, Tom. JLP all-time highs, baby. That one, I didn't buy enough of that one. Trump reaching your link price. It's what are you talking about? Looking good. Definitely going in the right direction. I said I didn't hate it. You're welcome, Ricky. It's kind of hit its move, though. It hit the move. It hit the measure. Let's take a look at the measured move. It's at the measured move. Nothing's changed. Where is my favorite meme coin, Caspa? Litecoin was up big. Usually when the thing is when Litecoin does really well, it's like a pullback's coming. Where are you, Litecoin? New silver platter, Litecoin. I'm just kidding. I need to move this up here though. Even though I don't own it. Yeah, look at that one on a tear over the weekend, bro. Your TA is underrated. Yeah. Not very often I get a comment. Thank you. Caspa. Oh my goodness, dude. Velez, get the hell out of this. He was right. It did have some room to run. What is your sell price, Velez? Like, put that order in. You've had it over a year, right? Like, put that order in, dude. 20 cents. Like, good for you. This is incredible. Well, I mean, this is a bit of a. I mean, I guess not really. But it broke above that. I didn't see that coming. I don't know why this is up so much, but that's not bad. There you go. Nice conviction. Polymarket to officially return to U.S. markets after acquiring crypto derivative exchange QCX for $112 million. All right, boys and girls, I got to get to work. Bitcoin right at 119. Ethereum stalling. ADA kind of stalling. Making some profits on rum. Coinbase up 1350. 433 divided by, we're going to round up. 6.3x is what I'm up on my Coinbase. Boring. A boring six banger, bro. Boring. I've made I've made six figures, bro. Look at that. 200, and that's not even the full story. I made $217,000 and I've sold 300 shares. And I used that to buy Hood to make another $52,000. This is a 2x. Robinhood, is it not even a full 2x? Almost a 2x. I've made 52,000 and a 6x. I've made 200,000. Boring. Boring. It's only a 6x. Could you imagine? How's Rumble doing? I'm not sure. Only 2 people watching, and I'm one of them. So me and Mike sure are there. How's YouTube doing? Testosterone, 8 likes. There's some testosterone in the room. Truth is doing good. Rumble and Truth. Is 250,000 boring? Ricky, is that boring? Would you like making $250,000 this year? The rest of the year, would that work? Don't worry about the X's. Don't worry about the dollars. I guess there's times to worry about the dollars, right? If I could 2x my IRA and 4x my portfolio, I'm not asking for much. All right, everyone. You put into no, this account when I bought Coinbase had $67,000 in it. I did not put in 200K. In fact, I rolled over. This account was started with a 401k rollover of less than 30,000 in 2019. Right around 30,000 in 2019. So this account is more than 10x in 5 years. And in 2022, it actually was up like up to 200,000 or 300,000, and then pulled. No, I'm not sure. Probably it was worth about 200,000 at one point, and then it went all the way down to 67,000 ish, and that's when I sold Tesla and bought Coinbase. This account had about 70,000, maybe 90,000, because there was a little extra. You like 5 bangers now? Just don't hold. That's what I'm worried about. That is what I'm trying to avoid. Kind of just want to sell right now and be a little bitch. Sell everything right now. Be a little bitch. Wait for a major crash. Considering it. What's your cost on Link? How many times do I got to answer that? I answered it at least once for you last week, bitch. 1584, 1585. If you want to round up. Unfortunately, I didn't have the epiphany until it hit about 17 and a half. 1585. I didn't have the epiphany until it hit like around 1790. And then by the time I got the video started, it was at 18. And by the time I uttered it out of my mouth, it was 1840. I didn't have the epiphany yet, bro. I'm sorry. I just bought it because I liked it at the moment. When I bought it, I liked it and I had spare cash and I liked the risk reward. And then I thought about it and I'm just like, yeah, this is a silver platter, bro. This is a silver platter in the making.